Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about how lies are, or sorry, smear campaigns. Okay, so when it comes to smear campaigns, you're actually going to be dealing with, these are typically pre-planned for the most part. It's not going to be fully like that. Maybe let's just say 80% to 20%. So 80% pre-planned, 20% is like more opportunistic. So if there's vulnerabilities they see, they will take advantage of that. But overall, they're again, we're talking about covert narcissists. So the smears that happen, they typically happen in advance. Meaning, let's say that they have a party coming up. Okay, they will most likely go to most of the individuals or a few individuals, depending on how they can control it, and they will have that person go to the rest. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's say, yeah, so as I was saying, the party. So they have a party coming up. They'll have you come. Let's say you don't want to go, right? They will basically pressure you to go, guilt trip you to go, whatever. Eventually they get you to accept that you're going. Then what they'll do is they'll go and talk to other people and say something like, oh man, I really wanted it just to be us, but so-and-so, meaning you, really wanted to go, and so I had to accept, because I didn't want to be a bad person, something weird like that, right? And next thing you know, you're thinking, okay, I accepted to a party, I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, and I'm doing this for them. Meanwhile, everyone else thinks you forced your way into the party, okay? Now, how does that make you look? That makes you look slightly abusive, slightly controlling, right? Kind of like you're insecure. Meanwhile, you actually were only doing it to appease the person because they kind of guilt tripped you into it. Now, past that point, the other part that kind of goes wrong there is that when you get there, typically what's going to happen is the other people that they've spoken to are then going to spread the story to the rest of the people at the group, or sorry, at the party. And so when that actually happens, you're the only person out of everybody who doesn't realize that the whole situation has been spun against you. Okay, so that's a type of a smear campaign. Okay, now that's a smaller version, but it can start there and it can basically grow. Now, why does it grow? Because you've taken one hit now, right? Now, as time goes on, they repeat this process over and over and over. And so let's say initially the people at the party, you met them, everything was great. Like before the party, okay? Everything was great. Like you met these people one-on-one, maybe two at a time, whatever. You knew all the people at the party. By the point of the party, because of the gossip, they've turned on you slightly, okay? They're still kind of questioning, like, okay, I don't get why he did that. Why is he mad? You might even still give you a chance. But over time, with enough of these happening to you, it doesn't just stop at their questioning. Now it goes from question to, oh my gosh, I've seen like so and so many variations of this person being a bad person. Meanwhile, they didn't actually see anything. All they saw was really a story that they created in their head based off of what the other person had said, the covert narcissist, what they said. And now, with enough of these stories, it now becomes something a lot bigger in their mind, because now they think that you're a bad person. So basically, what that equates to is the longer you stay, the more negatives that get put under your name. And the more negatives that get put under your name, the worse off people are going to treat you. And then eventually you'll be walking down the street and you'll be like, oh, why is this random person I don't even know hating on me? Why is this person cold to me? Whereas before meeting this person, like the covert narcissist, people were normally kind to you, everything was normally consistent. Now it's changed. Well, there you go. So that's like a smaller version or smaller example of how that all kind of works out. I think there was another point I was going to make on this, but I think you kind of get the point.